Good morning, everyone. It is Friday, September 10th, and just a quick side note here that an important one though. We have been making donations every day this week to honor the 20th anniversary of 9/11. It's so hard to believe it's been 20 years. And it's just something that we all need to remember, pay attention to, and be so thankful for those who, step in front and, you've seen the images of everybody running out and away from those towers. Meanwhile, there are people running in. We need to remember those people. All right, but let's take a look at our markets here. The 20, this is the S&P 500 futures. Yesterday, we almost touched the 20 in the future session. This morning, overnight, we did touch that 20 and pushed back away. The 20 has been a pretty darn good area to look for a bounce. Does that mean that we're going to hold here and not go to the 50? No, it certainly does not. We do often see right around that options expiration, though, that we've been coming back and visiting the 50. So that's next Friday. So keep that in mind as we head into next week, and we'll see if that trend continues to play out on options expiration. But for today, couldn't imagine it being on a better day with September 11th falling on a Saturday, so no open session. But I hope we put in a great day just to show our resiliency. All right, here we are pushing up and away, so that is nice. Let's check out Bitcoin here. Bitcoin still staying in this. God, this is a tight little pattern, an inside candle just below the 20. We'll continue to watch and wait for that to pop up. I am in MRNA, so and I have until October 15th on those, but I'm going to continue to watch and see if we can get that move up above the 20, and that will certainly help MRNA. Okay, what else do we have going for today? Well, like I said, the futures are moving up. We are sitting up over 180 points just in the Dow. Look at the Nasdaq here. Nasdaq looking to potentially, give us a really nice, as of right now, it's a bullish candle. We'll see if that actually engulfs all of yesterday's action. It's, the session hasn't even started. A lot can change, but I like the look of us coming right back in and saying, you know what, we're going to keep pushing higher here. So let's take a look at a few charts. Some that we saw yesterday, I'm going to start right here with Draftking. Really like this and considered taking it yesterday right before the close because I love this little pattern that it has going on here. March up, you can see the clear ceiling pop through it. And here we're doing it again, little ceiling. And this morning we are actually up to 64.40. So just at this this horizontal blue line that I have in here, which will clear up an awful lot of resistance. I'm watching the 10, 15, 65s. If you don't want to play DraftKings, we can always play Penn. Boy, these gamings. Football started last night. What? Love some football. It doesn't matter if it's college or pro. I just love football. No, and hockey. And basketball. And baseball. Okay, yeah, you see a trend, right? Okay. Penn gaming here. Look at this beautiful move coming up, dancing along the top of this Fibonacci line. Now, this is below the 200, so you have to be a little bit more cautious here. But I like the way this one, too, is moving. It is sitting at 85.20. So, again, just above yesterday's price action. Some nice room there to the 200. If I were to get involved in this, I'd probably play it up to that 200 and just before there, peel some off and then see if we can punch through it. Penn gaming, I would look at the 90s in October. All right, well, we're in a trend here, so we might as well go ahead and look at MGM. A lot of the resorts, LVS, Wynn, of course, all of these are doing well. Love this consolidation here in MGM. They just paid a dividend. Actually, yeah, that was yesterday. They went ex-div yesterday. We'll see if we get a nice move up above this Fibonacci line is where I like it. If you don't use Fibonacci lines, just kind of mark in here about 43.30. And look at the top of this candle here from 7.6. That kind of all matches in. Fibonacci lines are a real thing. For MGM, I would take a look at the 44s in October. All right, one that we were also watching yesterday. Nate took a plan at. Several of you did as well. And at the end of the day, we looked at it. And I commented that we had an inside candle, looking for a move above yesterday's high, certainly, and looking for a move above this trend line. This morning, we are coming in. Of course, you know, the tide's in, so all boats have been lifted. We are sitting just shy of 380. 380s are the ones I would watch to play here on the 10-15 380s. All right, well, let's take a look at the unnamed. Yeah, don't pay attention to that trend line. I know we got a bunch of different pickup sticks looking here, but I'll tell you what, it overall is holding in pretty well. It can, what is it, as Mark always says, it can certainly rip your face off because they move, the options move so fast. They're so volatile, but really holding in a nice little spot, like Tesla for the day trade. And I would watch the 770s there. They are very expensive, that you pay a high theta for them, which means they decay very quickly, so be very cautious of that. All right, well, Lulu. All right, the land of the stretchy pants in full effect. And although we sold this off, not a surprise, we took a pretty good hit from the high yesterday. Look at that big old gap, right? And not just a gap from the previous day's candle, but a gap above all their highs. Here, look for a reversal in this to move its way back up. I would keep an eye on the 430s there in October. Yesterday, a couple of these were on the list, and look at this. The MRNA, just beautiful inside candle breakout there, and it is continuing on here this morning. I like Moderna. I know some are in it as a swing. It's sitting at 46, just shy of 463.80. I would continue to keep this on your watch. And BNTX. Hold on, let me try that again. And BNTX for a move up over that 20. It is over the 20 here in pre-market. It's at 358.90. Like this move here for a move up to this trend line here, which is at 372.80, and then a break, because that will clear out a lot of extra resistance there from volume. So I like BNTX. Match, big move here. I don't even remember what the news was on this. I took it up, but look at this. We're holding this gap pretty nicely, looking for a reversal here to confirm this bullish gap here, but we put in an inside candle a little bit lower yesterday, trying to move its way back up. I do really like the look and match here, as long as it holds that gap, and I like it at the 160 strike, the 10-15 160. A few others. Oh, RH, it had earnings. Keep an eye on that one. For a continuation, Airbnb was on our list for the past couple of days. It's continuing to grind higher. Adobe was on our list yesterday. It came back in, but continued to watch this. We do have that catalyst of earnings coming up, so I do like that. In the basic material space, AA really continues to perform. It sat on that trend line that we had drawn in and pushed up nicely. And this is kind of a weird one. It came up in several scans for volume, and I don't play this. I haven't played this. It's, you know, typically it's right at that $10 mark, so normally it wouldn't even hit my scans, other than the fact that it came over at $10 yesterday. But for a day trade, I think this actually looks pretty darn good up over yesterday's close, and I would stick to some equity on that. But it's caught a lot of attention lately. I'm not sure if it's part of the meme or the Reddit stock. It kind of feels like it might be, but I don't know that for sure, so take a look at that. All right, that is it for me today. I hope you have a fantastic day. If you have a chance, come on into the room, visit with us, trade with us, and I hope to trade with you soon. Have a fantastic day.